King, he was a transfer. He's fantastic.
He's fantastic. Yeah, I do agree with that one.
So,
Sorry, I just lost my place. How do you feel about the chain of command?
um, I guess in what capacity? Like, do I think it's working? Do I think
Do you
it?
think it's working? Do you think it needs to be fleshed out? Do you think you'll benefit from having a lot more in chain of command? Do you feel there's a bottleneck anywhere?
I think there. I guess my take on it is we have about 8 to 9 seniors doing pseudo command work, right? I mean, I could tell you this from my experience as a senior. The only thing we basically don't do as that command would do is sign arrest warrants, searches and seizures, everything and subpoenas. Everything else we essentially do as seniors. I know that there's some folk that probably do believe the chain of command and having sergeants and lieutenants and shit like that will fix everything. I see people struggling to follow the chain of command when it is as simple as I'm an officer, let me go to a senior, and a senior goes to the captain, and still people do not struggle to follow it. I don't necessarily think it'll get fixed. My worry is actually in a week or two when we promote 3 people to sergeant. I'm actually worried because the seniors, I believe, are going to lose command privileges, right? Like they're going to lose the duties that they have been doing because they're more command oriented, and I feel like we might actually get more bottlenecked. Instead of seniors being pseudo command, they're just going to be doing the roles of seniors, and now we're going to have 3 legitimate command. I don't know if that if that all that makes sense, but
Well, that makes complete sense, and it's a valid concern. It's a valid concern.
I don't think people think of it like that. I don't think a lot of folk realize the amount that seniors are doing as seniors, where it essentially is command duties.
My next thing is, right now, do you feel that your pay is... Sorry, how do I word this properly? Do you feel that the pay that you're currently receiving, do you feel that you're getting any positives from it? Because I know a lot of it goes back into repairs and into self-sustaining. Do you think that that is a problem for you, or do you feel pretty good about the pay?
So I feel on a personal level throughout my career I've made a decent amount of money, so I have enough of like a little bit of a bubble built up. Um, I don't think there was as much of a problem until the vehicle prices went up like crazy. As far as repairs, like it was going from like a $1,500 repair was like expensive to a $2,000 to $2,500 repair is the normal for just basic repair shit. I think when that started happening, it's stretching on a lot of people in the departments for money.
Do you believe that right now, in the current stand, that PD can be self-sustaining when it comes to money, etc.?
Are you talking about like an officer's paycheck is enough to self-sustain? Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Probably not. Not with the current price of repairs and everything like that. No.
How in the fuck that what?
And how is your relationships with your fellow colleagues?
I would say there's a lot of folk in shift 1, as well as if I bleed into shift 2 that I have good relationships with and I talk to a lot. I'm sure there's folk that don't find me approachable. I'm a blunt I'm a blunt motherfucker. So I'm sure there's people that don't find me approachable. But as far as everything, when I go into shift 2 and I go and stay in shift 1,
I can't open my phone now. What's going on?
I have colleagues that I quite enjoy, that I get along with.
Okay. And how do you feel the public perception of the PD is?
Okay.
How do you feel? Right.
That's a little bit of a loaded one. I can tell you, and maybe this would be easy. I can give you my perspective of something I enjoy about this department because it's similar.
Seems like my
something I enjoy about this department that I've been doing since I was a full officer is
Might have to
the
do
ability to
now.
work with people. In the extent of, not only for pulling people over, talking to them for 5 to 10 minutes, being encouraged to give out warnings if it's a first time offender, uh, going up to places like Group 6, going
Is it
down
my
to senior
keyboard? Yeah.
buns, utilizing our presence in a way to deter crime and to help civilians from being harmed. I had an arrest the other day, maybe last week or two. Fellow was brand new to the city. He didn't even understand the laws. He didn't know any of the laws. He'd never even been to the city hall. I dropped down felonies down to misdemeanors, and I spent the time with him in a jail cell, telling him about the justice system, telling him about the laws, telling him how he can find all of this information, and try to push him on the right path. And I like the fact that we have that freedom as officers to do that.
What is the usual?
Do you think that you are currently able to sustain, how do I say this? Are you feeling burnt out at all?
Me personally, not really. I could tell you I do the majority of FTOing in shift one, which unfortunately being an interim captain, I feel like I'm gonna have to slow down a lot. Um, I do the majority of FTOing in shift one, and I don't feel burned out from FTOing. I don't feel burned out patrolling.
Hey, Michael, do you have any questions?
Just the usual. What is it like? What is your opinion on Max and like this entire thing? Like, are you on the defensive? Do you agree with
The
it?
legislation.
Well,
The
yeah.
legislation. I mean, in some, and I've said this before, I think in some regards, the mayor's office, as the police, should be being treated respectfully, and we should be working with the mayor's office regardless. My only problem, or rather not my only problem, but my biggest issue with the legislation is there are officers that are concerned that they feel like they have to follow orders, and it messes up officers' thought process, if that makes sense. That's my biggest concern. But I think, and maybe I'm wrong, and maybe a lot of people don't think this way. If I'm looking at it, regardless of this legislation, I look at the mayor's office, and I want to treat the mayor's office with respect and work with them.
Sounds good.
Do you think the audit was needed and or has helped in any way so far?
I can't speak to whether it was needed, but I do think it's helped. I personally, there was a command ask me anything. It was an idea that I suggested as a senior because I thought it would have been good. I like officers having a way to speak to people that aren't in this department because maybe they feel more comfortable that way. I want officers to be able to speak to people. I want officers to be able to speak to us. I want officers. We even have a way of them submitting anonymous questions for us as command to answer and to look into.
Awesome.
I'm glad that they took that idea that I brought up seriously. I hope it happens again. I'd like to have it in a more private setting where it's not in a meeting, so people aren't feeling daunting. And I like the audit for giving folk a chance to speak to people that aren't in this department and get their feelings out there, as well as feeling heard.
Do you think the PD would benefit from continued audits every couple of months?
I personally believe that the police department would benefit from this audit process continuing, not being short term. Especially if y'all in the audit process are willing to mediate when officers do have problems. I think that's something that would be very beneficial. Because at the end of the day, it's something that was said at the command asked me anything, but a lot of people are afraid of confrontation. And I think having a mediated, a neutral party that is willing to mediate is something that I don't think anybody would ever be against. I think would help. So,
Okay. And do you have any questions for us, either myself regarding this or the deputy mayor because he's here?
I mean, I don't know, Deputy Mayor. I don't know how often you've been involved in the audit process, but for you, Miss Hall, how have you been enjoying the audit process? Like, has it been? I know you said it's like positive experience, but like, do you personally enjoy the work?
Yeah, I do.
Good.
It's one of my, when I was an officer, I very much did this anyway because I enjoy speaking to others and getting their and hearing how what they think would improve the PD and make them feel more secure. Because at the end of the day, I want them to I want them to be excited and I want to be passionate for them to come on duty. And if I can make some minor changes to help long term, then I'm all for doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have anything else that you think you would like to bring up to me that I haven't covered? That you're like, hey, I think you should know this because I think it's going in the wrong direction, or I think it's going in the right direction, or I just want to get off my chest.
This is the way I feel about it, and I don't know if other officers feel this way, and I wish other officers feel this way if they didn't. I feel like people don't separate, and I get it. Maybe this makes more sense in a command role, but they don't separate the person from the badge, if that makes sense. Um,
Mhm.
the best example I can give to that is when I do my command duties. I'm not looking as this person as the person that I go out and patrol every day with. That's a good friend of mine. I'm looking at them as an officer, and I can't let my personal bias come into the situation. I feel like people don't understand that when they're an officer, that some senior is probably looking at it that way, if that makes sense.
Sure. I'm just remembering another question. How do you feel about the DAP system?
Uh, I don't really see a problem with it personally. It has also been changed recently. Been some minor changes to it. I don't see a problem with it.
How would you feel as you are currently one of the standing captains? How would you feel about when people get to 10 DAPs that their DABs are sent to um, an external party and can be independently reviewed? Allow for both sides to, the office. The usually the captains are the one that give the DAPs. So would it be help if there was a separate party that reviews them so the captains can explain why, and so that the officers get their say as well? Do you think that would be helpful?
I personally believe when it comes to the police department that we probably should be the ones that are reviewing them. However, my idea is similar but different. Um, I personally, when we get these sergeants, would like to see sergeants and seniors being the ones that fully handle the DAPs. And when the high command review happens, the captains have no pre. Does that make sense? We're fully reviewing
Yeah.
the
So
DAPs
the
the
captains are
sergeants gave.
completely neutral. Yeah.
Yes.
Does Michael have motivation behind it? He's just kind of going with hearing people out. It's good to hear in general
Actually, very
how
good.
people feel. Bro, I'm trying to find
Do you have
keycaps,
anything else?
and I can't find anything that has like
I
Nordic.
guess I had a question, and I've asked another auditor this, and they
Tilting
didn't
me.
know fully. Um, is this audit process is it going to be is it similar to like what's happened with the commissioner? Like, am I able to give recommendations for the commissioner in this process? Am I able to like how does that work?
I mean, I don't know how that will work, but you have the deputy mayor here, who I'm sure would probably take your whatever you say and whoever you recommend into consideration.
Yeah, if you put names forward, we can always bring them up.
I would my three would be Turner, Bones, McNulty that I put forward.
Okay. Let me add that. How the fuck do you spell McNulty?
And as far as I know it's something we spoke about briefly, but as far as that chain of command thing, I feel like no matter what, demotions will never be normalized, and I'm going to assume that's why it's taken so long for the current captains to
McNulty.
build up a chain of command.
Yep. That's fair.
I can tell you from personal experience, if I get asked, because I'm an interim captain right now, but I do plan on going back down to senior. And if I get asked to go into a command position, I'm going to request in 2 to 3 months if there's no progression, whether it be to go up to a lieutenant position or to move laterally to do units, like lead a unit, then I go back down to senior.
There's literally I can
Awesome.
find
Okay.
Nordic keycaps in the U.S.
But I feel like that's probably part of the problem is once
I feel like that's
somebody gets a sergeant position, they will be there forever almost, which I feel like is a problem, personally.
It becomes stagnant and you're just stuck there. That's fair.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm just making notes of your depth stuff. Sorry.
It's okay.
I cannot find Nordic keycaps.
And Deputy Mayor, how have you been enjoying this process?
I haven't been on too many audits, but the few times I've been like here, like it seems like the general consent on everything is kind of the same, but it's good to hear just and confirm things. Other than that, I don't know. I'm enjoying it. It's a there's a few people that they're very defensive about things, which is understandable, but at the same time, I feel like it comes from a place where they're just assuming the worst rather than the best.
Yeah, I mean, I get it to an extent, I guess. Folk can see why they might be a little bit defensive, but I hope that they, throughout the process, open up more, or let that guard down.
Hopefully. When they start seeing that we were actually trying to make or do something good rather than something bad, I guess they might open up a bit.
Perfect. All right, I have no further questions. Thank you very much, Aldo. I appreciate it.
Yep.
You have any other questions, or you think, oh, I should have told her this because I think this will help? Please don't hesitate to reach out. I'll be text me, call me, anything.
Absolutely, and I got your number on my phone, so.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Captain. Appreciate it.
Yep. Appreciate your time.
If either of you two need anything, just give me a phone call.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
There's my phone number if you don't have it.
I don't remember if I do. McNulty.
We're good, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything else we need to do.
Oh,
My phone is not working.
Let's go to finish a little bit of the report.
I need to go to City Hall, and then I need to take a quick nap.
Nice.
Why is that door locked? Is that main lobby?
But I can't see it, so I'm gonna go around.
He's a lawyer. Is he disbarred?
Alright, give me 2 seconds before we go. Hat. Give me a second, chat. Frankie. Frankie boy, what is going on? Or Hank, not Frank. What am I saying? Hank is just sitting outside the door. It's getting warm as fuck in this room. Holy shit. Interesting, interesting.
B.
No, I'll look at it later. If anything, I'll buy some that are not. Not Nordic, it doesn't really matter. Alright. Give me a sec.
Mm-hmm.
Do I miss the snow yet? I always miss the snow. Is it supposed to be? I don't fucking know. I don't know how it's made or done. I'm assuming if they can't put a turbo in it, it's because something is scuffed. Hey, bloody. It works. Does it? Why is it when I skip track, it pulls up my fucking phone? That is so dumb.
What time is this fucking council meeting today?
The council meeting?
That is not Bobby Charles.
Please do not compare me to him.
That's not a comparison. You both have white hair, and I think he cosplays as you or something. Tries to pass himself off.
No, I did that once, and it was successful. I got pulled out of the window of my car for Michael Simon. So it paid off when I did.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
Yeah, no.
No, sorry for the mistaken identity. You were moving fast.
No, you're good. He has the mustache, so
Oh, that's a good
Yeah,
point.
you always got to remember the mustache.
yeah.
Bobby Charles.
Also,
Big
just the
old
fact that
weird mustache.
he's a not very likable person is also,
That's true fact as well.
yeah.
You can tell by his gait, I take it, when he's running around. He looks like a bad person when he runs.
Yeah. So don't worry about it. I know it's a thing. It's unfortunate. Not much I can do about it.
Yeah, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
You think we
But it
could
does
make the
get
mayor
annoying
or get
when
the
we never
mayor
get any
to
new clothes in town or hairstyle.
force him to like change his appearance if he's going to be the warden, something like that? Make him wear a silly hat, something.
You should have
Maybe.
to dye his hair orange.
I think so. I think he should have to look the part.
You know what? I might add that in there somewhere. Make him change it up a
Orange
bit.
hair,
Yeah.
or to match the color scheme.
Yep. All right. I have somebody waiting, so I gotta go.
Take it easy.
Take care.
Oh, that too. Am I living in Texas now? No. I'm just
And
visiting for
also
now.
establish the precedence for being able to work off dabs if versus time on duty. So the longer you're on duty, the more likely you are to work off the dabs. And the final one is chain of command to put in place. I don't think they need a commissioner. I think they need the police who can start to flesh out the chain of command. But realistically, that should be done after they've hired more boots on the ground. Yeah. Yeah.
Where is it? It's not there.
Yep. Yep.
Here's the thing.
It's a bit personal.
If you're talking about Easton's not actually dead, I don't think. Now, my husband was thrown out of a helicopter and died.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, someone killed him
I don't
for
know.
money apparently, and then spent like 40 years.
Which
in
one to
prison for it,
use?
so,
Do we want to have the shirt be black or white?
What do you think?
that should work.
$6, man. Down.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be like still cheaper than it.
Red shirt?
Yep.
Sure.
It sounds like it's gonna be a bit of drama there, so yeah.
Not a crop top. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be with them. That's fine. Alright, see you soon. Bye.
Is that everything?
That was Malton.
That was wait, he's around?
Yeah, for 2 minutes just to speak to me.
Oh.
Just wanted to see if we had the same sort of things, which we do. He pretty much said that he thinks that everyone is gun shy and they're bad at communication, and I'm pretty much inclined to agree.
Gun shy?
And then basically asked me if I was okay getting to the meeting, and that was it.
What do you mean gun shy?
They want everything to be perfect and completely set up before they put anything in place, and it just realistically isn't like that. Certain aspects of the PD needs to be charted by fire, and it needs to be like absent by fire, and you need to just go, hey, you're good enough to take this role, so take it. And they're just too shy to do that right now. Don't give anyone like the chance to step out of their comfort zone.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
Yeah. This meeting's gonna suck.
Yep.
I'm gonna be so cooked.
How in the... Alright. What did I even hit?
Another car for me.
Well, yeah, but... I hit the side of it. Where did I even hit it? I don't see it. Huh, interesting. I think I need to buy a different desk. This one is just too small and uncomfortable. The boot opening? Yeah, I don't know why it does that. My UI is lagging like shit too. Yeah, it's just the normal white top with 4 legs IKEA table. The OG desk. Yeah, but it's just not, it's not deep enough. Have you talked to Ruby?
No. Malton may have. I haven't.
Hmm?
Malton may have. I have not.
Why not?
Because she hasn't approached me.
Fair.
These are voluntary interviews, so I mean, I can ask and they can say no.
Well, have you asked her?
No. I haven't actually seen her.
What about Cornwood?
He's been going to bed every time I've woken up, so I haven't had a chance to.
He is awake now.
If you want to go talk to him, we can.
If he wants to.
Yeah.
Do you want to call him or should I?
I don't think I have his number.
Queen in, I guess about 18 months. I am so uncomfortable with this setup for some reason. It's fucking weird.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, howdy.
Cornwood, have you had an audit interview yet?
I have, but I know Willie wanted to speak with me. I ain't spoken with Jenny yet. I ain't spoken with who else did I spoke with Vincent. Malton. I don't need to speak with Malton. Malton knows how I feel about everything.
Okay. Would you be up for talking to Jenny?
Yeah, I would love to.
Okay. When are you available?
Hell, I mean, I ain't got nothing pressing once this call is over.
Okay.
But
we can go back to PD and just wait there.
Okay. Yeah, maybe like 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, that works. All right. In that case, we'll meet you in the lobby.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. See you in a bit.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye. All right. He said like 10 minutes.
Awesome. Thank you.
What is this? What is going on? Scotty, thank you so much for 4 months.
Malton's going to suggest that the audit continues for another week.
Maybe that might give us a chance to rework the legislation. Font change on the overlay. I didn't have the font installed, so yeah, you can say so.
McGregor might murder me.
Why?
If I tell him I'm unavailable for another week. I think he will throw the wrench again, but this time at my head.
He can do fucking crime with Dahlia and Manny and Billy.
He doesn't want to. He wants
not?
me. Because me and him go and do crime together. I'm gonna admit, you were all for me getting a felony last week. Why are you upset that hello?
Because you're busy working now.
Oh, okay.
I feel like this is suddenly very slippery.
Oh, shit. Hey. Not much. How are you? Currently driving back to the PD with Michael. Yeah.
Where is this?
Michael. We ought to be in the lobby. Oh, we're driving there now. I was gonna do one interview, but then I can be around after that if you want.
I missed the off-ramp, didn't I?
I will be, yeah.
No. Ruby hasn't reached out, so...
Oh shit, okay. Yeah, for sure, I'll give you a call as soon as this is done. Oh, Jordan was on duty, so... I just had a long talk with her. I don't think she should. Yeah, she is. Sure. It is Women's Month. I forgot about that.
Did we change our mind about buying a car? I don't like the look of it, honestly.
Well, I'll be calling you anyway once this is done. Okay, see you soon. Bye.
They're still talking. Guess we can go get coffee while we wait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you should see espresso machine. Yeah. Do we still have coffee at all? No, we don't. Mug. Oh, you can do coffee, I guess. Less / coffee. You just want a single shot, dual shot, quadruple shot?
Single, please.
Huh?
Single, please.
Single? Okay. Does it work? No. We were at fucking Dutch Bros yesterday. Apparently they have like a fucking coffee that had like 6 shots in it or something.
These walls are really thin.
Well, I can't hear anything.
I could hear Jordan for a second there.
Alright, here, single shot.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the one. The 911. 911, whatever the fuck they call it.
That sounds like driving.
I had a protein iced coffee yesterday and it was just too sugary, too sweet.
You know, the first time I met Cornwood, they made me take him out as an FTO, and I let him drive, and the first thing he did was throw us off of the freeway. Yep.
Let me give me a second. I need to. Can you? You guys can't see that overlay, can you? Nope. How the fuck do I share? Do I just do screen recording? Display capture, I guess. Do they have it on their fucking front page? I don't think they do. Full menu. This one. I think it was this one. Salted caramel protein. I think it was iced. It was a medium one. I didn't even drink half of it, I think. It's 12 grams of fucking sugar in it. How big is it? It's a medium? And then you have the... What was it? The 911? Where is that even under? The 911. The 6 shots ice cream. Just casual. 6 shots in a coffee. Usually when I get stuff. So when I was here last time, I went here with Moose a few times, and I would just get a latte with oat milk and then like sugar-free syrup. That made it palatable and not like overdoing it. Yeah, I don't know. How much protein was in the protein one? 22 grams of protein. It's not bad. Is my microphone too loud now? Just eat a... Yeah. Oh, well, Trav is making like French press in the morning, which is like just black coffee. I don't mind black coffee if it's a good quality coffee. Do I have Ruby's number?
I don't know.
I don't. Microwave cold brew. Who the fuck does that again? Is that Moon that does that? Or who the fuck? I remember somebody talking about this at TwitchCon.
I'm sure you could 311 for her.
Moon? Fucking weirdo.
She's on duty.
Oh, you can see those, can't you?
Yeah.
Well, if they respond with yes, I can just give her my number.
Hmm?
Why would you heat up cold brew? You buy cold brew for cold brew.
Tyler wants to hang out in a little bit as well.
All right. Hello.
This is Ruby.
Oh, hey. Uh-oh. Wait, do you have my number already?
I just looked it up.
Oh, fair enough.
Can I help?
Yes. Have you, by any chance, been audited yet?
I spoke to Moulton last night for about an hour and a half.
Okay. Would you be interested in talking to Jenny, or are you all done?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Are you at MRPD?
We are. We're waiting for Cornwood, but I don't know where he is.
He's sitting right next to me.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're just in an active at the moment. Can we have about 5 minutes, please?
Yeah, no, you're good. There's no rush.
Okay, thank you. We'll be there as soon as we can.
All right, sounds good.
Okay, thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Why does he sound so sus of me? It's like, can I help you? With the biggest question mark I've heard in a while.
I mean, does she know who you are?
I don't know. She's Kiwi. I don't know. Does that justify it? Do I think Moon is gonna pick Ruby or Barrick? I think Moon is gonna pick.
Maybe you just bring that out in people. Just naturally suspicious of you.
Lenny. I don't know who is he gonna pick. Say again.
Don't worry about it.
Did you just call me sus?
Maybe.
Heck you.
Excuse you.
Heck you. I'm gonna go.
Say that to.
Do
my
they have
face?
like a lobby? I did. Yeah, I just did.
Say it to my face and actually mean it. What do you want in? Hello, Viv. Hello, Trig.
Hey, guys. Hey.
Smells like troll in here. You know what troll smells like?
What?
Wet dog.
I was gonna say something really cheeky then. I'm
What?
so glad I didn't.
What?
Nothing.
Say it.
Nothing. No.
Say
'Cause
it.
You're gonna get mad at me. You're gonna
Why
get
would
mad at me.
Why would I get mad at you?
Why would you get mad at me about something I say?
I wouldn't.
Huh?
Say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
No.
Okay. Who do I think we're gonna choose for this position? I think Barrick.
Actually, will get mad at me, so I'm not doing it.
I will not get mad at you.
When you said, "Does it smell like troll in here?" I was like, I was gonna say, "Is that your aftershave?" And I'm glad I didn't.
So you're on the Swedish person's side. That's crazy.
Oh, sorry. I just live with 2 Danes, but
That's
yeah,
crazy.
I'm clearly on the Swedish guy's side. Yeah, clearly I am.
Wait, you live
I am.
with 2 Danes?
Both you and Nick live in the house?
Oh, right, true.
No, clearly my allegiance is with Sweden. How did you know? Did you forget your own brother?
No.
Uh-huh.
Alright, there we go. Made a poll. Time to get your votes in, chat. Show your bias. Ruby is still better all around. I don't know her. So, who do I want to pick? Well, that's the thing. I don't know. I know Barrick, but I don't know Ruby. Barrick will win, but I want Ruby to. I don't think you should say it like that. Well, the thing is, Barrick doesn't want that position. I don't know if Ruby wants it. Honestly, fuck that Barrick guy. I agree. Fuck Barrick. He's a sorry excuse of a cop. Selena, thank you so much for giving that submarine to Archon.
Hey. Yeah, we actually do. Yeah. All right, I'm just in a meeting in a little bit, but I'll bring it up after if that's okay. All right, thank you. Bye. Ian's got parts to fix the car.
What?
Ian has parts to fix the car.
Okay. We'll see why Ruby is really good from this meeting. I mean, we'll see. Barrick doesn't want the position in the first place. He's just kind of, if I have to, I guess I'll do it. Do we know if Ruby wants this position or not?
I haven't asked.
He does want it? Well, then his fucking attitude changed. Little bitch.
You know the McGregor still dressing like you?
Why? Is
Well-
is it that are they using my likeness to get to risk people? Like, is that how
Well,
this works?
It's a bit worse with Mac. Firstly, he's doing to fuck with me because he thinks that's funny. But second of all, he's rizzing women and giving them your phone number.
He is racing them and giving them my phone number. Is he going around saying that he's Michael Simone too?
No, Mackle Simone.
Okay. Why can't we just have a nice... Why can't we just have nice things?
Hmm. Probably because you attract those type of people.
Well, I haven't had any calls nor text messages, so he's not doing a very good job.
No.
Yeah.
Sure thing. I'll tell him to try harder.
No, please don't. But I already have
No,
to
don't
deal
worry.
with...
I got you. I got you. I'll go tell him to try harder.
Why?
Because obviously you're upset that these women aren't messaging you or calling you. So obviously he isn't doing a good enough job. So I'll
Yeah,
just
I'm
I'll
very
go tell
upset.
him. Yeah.
Ruby's
you seem
gonna
heartbroken.
win. How much did she win with? What was the result? 99 to 90. Pretty even. Oh, you fucking cock. Ethan Naki, thank you so much. For the 20 months.
God. Okay. Are you washed? You're
Are
not
you
washed.
good?
No. Yeah. I'm great. Why?
The hell was that for?
Can I not put you in cuffs?